Awlroighty Rooney. Whoop. Mic isn't working. There we go. Welcome back to Mecha Mondays. Your intrepid pilot Fragath, and today we're going to be banging out most of New Game Plus with any luck. Did I have any arena matches left to do? I do not. Okay. Cool. Let me just double check my OS tune. Got all my damage stuff taken care of. Yeah, we're basically set. The next thing we'll go for will be the repair kits optimization, just so those are more effective. Other than that, everything else is basically a freebie. Probably get terminal armor after that, and then just work my way along. Because I don't plan on using pulse protection or pulse armor, unless I run into a situation where I absolutely need them. And I can't think of one of those. I've been able to do pretty well up until now. Hey, Dunn, thanks for tuning in. Let me check to see the parts shop to see what I want to prioritize and what I need to get it. I believe it's in this torso. It's either... Yeah, it's gotta be that one, because that's the one that doesn't have the generator, the energy load. Get redded out. 570,000 space bucks. I don't know what COAM stands for, actually, off the top of my head. Is that in, yeah. There's an archive here. Under license menu? Yeah. No, it's just for the data stuff you pick up. I've got to work on filling all that stuff out. We'll get around to it. Okay. So, missions-wise, we've got Eliminate Honest Brute, Defend the Dam Complex, and Historic Data Recovery. I think that one's new. This one is not. This is the one where air or is like, well, nobody actually hired you, but I'm pretty sure someone will give you money if you scan these who's what's its, and you're like, okay. Alright, so dealing with Honest Brute. So Brute himself is a colossal pain in the ass. I had much more difficulty with him than I think was reasonable to expect. Fortunately, it'll save. See, part of the difficulty is, like, the mission is very much separatable into two halves, requiring two fairly different loadouts. Oh, sorry, Jesus. If I seem a little stuffy and bedraggled, it's because these Canadian wildfires, in general, and their smoke is really getting to me. Let's see. Yeah, that'll be fine. I might change the torso, the legs rather. For arms, these are good for efficiency's sake, and I should be able to plink out the flying submunitions. What is the effective range on these? There we go. Effective range is 376, which isn't great. I thought it was higher. I can work with that, though. What I'd ideally like to do is go in there with a missile spam build and just, because these have a range of 1200. You know what? I'll try that. If it doesn't work out, because I know I've done it before, but I didn't do enough damage before. What's the range on those? The range on those is fine. The only tricky bit with these is that they coalesce weird. I can give the delivery boys a shot as well. Oh, I did get the earshot. Did I get them? I did, okay. I knew I had to get earshots at some point because they hit like an absolute truck. I'll probably be using the stun needles more frequently, in truth, but these are good. I'm going to take these along as well so that I have some other missile option. The difficulty is wait time, and if anything moves, I am not going to hit it. I also have to check my FCS. What is my FCS? Does that have any missile lock? I could just rely on never having the missile lock. I could do that. Isn't there one of these with really high that also has a lot higher long range? Not really. I don't think I have any missiles that can multi-lock, so I don't have to worry about that as a stat. It's just regular missile lock. I can make do with what I have in a pinch, probably. But I am going to... No, I'll leave what I've got. Alright, we'll give this a whirl. I should probably have the hover legs, but we'll try it. This mission gave me a little trouble. It's not that it's a hard mission, it's just that if you make a mistake, it's not forgiving.
This is about
and
the
there's
ice
some
worm.
easy ways to make
That
your life
Institute relic you
much
had a
more
run-in
difficult
with.
than they need to be. I'm gonna scoop this up.
Corpse might stand.
Oh man, that tea is hot. Oh! Alright, I do like the extremely high AP that it affords, though. That's one of the other things that's really nice about tank legs, which this hover sled, this is cyber formula, super Asrata frame legs affords you. It counts as a tank frame, even though it behaves a little bit differently in the air.
You ready for this, tourist?
I'm ready. Honest Brute is not. And if worst comes to worst, we'll just do the Honest Brute. We'll get ourselves killed during the Honest Brute boss fight and then just blast him with the usual. Alright.
Alright, tourist.
Going on one-winged angel also box.
Welcome, tourist. It's a delight to enjoy the company of a visitor from so far away.
Brute. We're here to take back what you stole from us.
Oh, heavens.
Anything here?
Carlos. Splendid. Any friend of Carlos is a friend of mine. Here's to new beginnings. By all means, be my guest.
See what I mean, tourist? We need to go deep down.
I don't even know where they are. It's the least informative radar. Alright. We'll see if this will hit him. Yeah, that's unfortunately exactly what I was afraid of. Wow, it's doing multiple passes over it. That's wild. I didn't know it could do that. I'm gonna be here in a minute. Oh, cool. Oh, it did hit. Very good. There's another one. Oh, there it is. That's probably most of them, he said, optimistically. There is more. Alright, so I do have to kill these in one attack. And the difficulty is, if they get knocked back, then I'm in trouble. That did not kill it. And now, unfortunately, they are all aggroed. So I'm just gonna go.
I'm waiting for you, friend. Fidgeting anxiously before the big dance. I do hope I'll keep up, but the anticipation is part of the fun.
AP at 50%.
The enemy's deploying a shield. You'll need to get behind it.
I hate to see my babies get scrapped like this, you know. Well, don't be shy. Smash them up. It'll help me with my R&D. There's your way in. Room can't be far.
Keep an eye out for traps. They'll be much more dangerous in tight quarters.
Ah. You are so lucky, dude. And I have no health left. I've just been... Yeah, I like it too. I'm a sucker for stuff like this. Hover platforms used to be a lot more... There used to be a lot more of them in Armored Core, but they are not really present in this game. This, I think, is the sole representative. That's gonna just crash.
I've done my best to welcome you. I do hope you'll enjoy your stay, friend.
Yeah, just bounced right into that. Those are gonna go. Nope, that is going to hit. Unfortunately, it's also going to alert it. Can't hit that one there yet. The one downside of these hand missiles is that they've got a long delay after firing before they actually do any damage. Oh wow, that actually went through the floor. Okay.
At 30%.
Jump down there and we've got him cornered. Yet, the guy's a rat. This won't be smooth sailing.
One of the other things I really like about this hover sled as a sort of a liminal or nominal feature that makes it pretty unique is that instead of is when you're like up in the air. I'll do a demonstration. And say you run out of thrust in the air like this. You descend fairly quickly. Okay, it's not doing it.
Is this place some kind of hangar? The target AC must be nearby.
Basically, you float through the air. You still descend, unlike the quadruped legs. But you descend much slower than just about all the other options. Yeah, there it is. He's right there. That's Honest Brute. I'm gonna get that to lock on here.
Please, I wanted to surprise you, friend.
He's going to kill me. It's okay.
You've introduced me to such wonderful people.
I meant to lock on first.
Seems that was your last dance, friend. I'd offer flowers if I could find them.
That's fine. I had no health because I just kept. There was a certain part where I just YOLO'd and got chipped along the way pretty badly. Let's go to assembly, tweak it to the usual build. The usual damage, pain, and suffering infliction methods, which is dual zims. They're just pretty good, okay? Dual zims, and if I can take dual earshots, I will. It may not allow it, it may be too heavy. It is not. So we're going to take dual zims and dual earshots. The difficulty with the earshots is they're kind of slow. But they hit very hard. Their direct hit adjustment isn't superb, though. But it's probably... Assuming direct hit adjustment is an actual percentage damage boost, which there is no guarantee of being true. Let's see, stun needle is, call it 1088, 1088 times 2.25, be 2448 versus the earshot. Copy is 2098 times 1.45 is still more damage. Minus by like 500 damage, which isn't that big a deal. The main thing you'll run into, like, the big one for me is going to be the impact and the blast radius, but they're kind of unwieldy, as you will see presently. Let's go and switch our legs to the... I mean, we could do the wheelchair chassis. That one does okay as well. We'll lose some health, and I have to remember to equip boosters. Probably you.
Jump down there and we've got him cornered. Don't forget, the guy's a rat. This won't be smooth sailing.
Is this place some kind of hangar? The target AC must be nearby.
It's up there, right? Yeah.
Please, I wanted to surprise you, friend. Fruit. Oh, Carla, you've introduced me to such wonderful people. Wonderful things.
Shut up, tourist.
The sweet melody of the generator. How
The other thing that's kind of annoying about the earshot is its incredibly long reload time. But it hits very hard. The stun needle, though, winds up being this kind of best of all possible worlds.
Looks like he's dead.
With the singular disadvantage that, unlike
All right,
the earshot,
tourist. I'll see
it has to
about
worry
retrieving our
about an
secret
ideal
project.
range and therefore can
We'll
ricochet.
need it to go worm hunting.
But I maintain that it's good enough to not care. And I like the utility of the songbirds a little better than the earshot because the songbirds, because they're a duplex, they're like a double shot each. You have a much better odds of actually connecting, but each shot just does considerably less.
One new message.
This is Chatty Stick, RAD. Thanks for putting down Brute. The Chief's already in the workshop tweaking the rail cannon. And I've never seen her happier to be at work. That is all. Later, tourist.
Oh man, still remembering how Freud, Vesper 1 Freud just handled Chatty. Just dismantled him like it was a joke. And then of course we paid him back. What is the earshot's reload time? 12.8. That's oh man, 12.8 is an absurdly long time, and I'm fairly certain you can read that in seconds. So the earshot is nice, but it's just you also have very little total ammo. You only have 16 shots, which even if you double it by having 2 is kind of rough. His blast radius is also just however completely phenomenal. So if you want to blow up a group of enemies, there is really not much you can do better. Oh, that's right. I don't have to worry about the worm yet. So we've got the defend the dam complex, which I have to deal with ACs. Okay, I should probably swap to stun needles. How much do the rounds cost? 1,600 per shot. Nope. No. No. Can't do that. And we will go dual Zims and dual stun needles against ACs because, duh.
We've received a request from the Rubicon Liberation Front. Here's the briefing.
Raven, we have a mission we'd like you to take on. The objective is to defend the Gallia Dam complex in the Bellius region. Arquebus has been stepping up pressure on the Rubiconians while fighting the PCA. They must be laying the groundwork to take effective control over the entire planet. They've dispatched 2 high-ranking independent mercenaries to raid the dam. You'll need to be ready to take on both ACs at once, Astra Crown and Umberox. As you know, we have few cards to play. I hope we can count on you.
Yeah, I can't be waiting around for 12 seconds for one of those to reload, so I'll try the stun needles. We've fought these guys in the arena. Doing them 2 at once is going to be something entirely else.
Sure you're ready for this, Raven.
But we got the boring loadout, so I'm not overly concerned.
Mastercram's pilot, callsign King, has an 89.6% mission success rate. His reputation for finesse is such that he's advertised as the ideal mercenary. Awlroighty is piloted by Chartreuse, an aggressive bulldozer with unrivaled firepower. Those who see her at work call her an unstoppable force. Intercept the two targets.
Alright, they are separated. I am going to go for this one over here. That's excellent. I was actually rather concerned. I'm gonna let my energy recharge.
Not a name I expected to see attached to a hostile AC. You know our priorities, Chartreuse. Let me deal with this.
Give me a break, King. That bossy attitude of yours doesn't pay any favors.
This is more of a challenge than I'd anticipated. I haven't seen anything like this since... Together, Chartreuse. You're strong. Worthy of your name.
King! Pull your head out of your ass and withdraw!
Mastercram destroyed.
This isn't right. It's Gen 4. You belong in a museum, not an AC.
It belongs in a museum!
AC Awlroighty destroyed.
Hey, Kiri, thanks for tuning in. That was pretty easy. Is this round 3? Oh no,
Hey, Raven.
Raven showed up. Great.
Your imposter must be an impressive pilot to take on the two of them at once. Let's see how far they can fly. On borrowed wings. Augmented human C4621. We're not here to take back the Raven name. However, we will see if you can do it justice. Our friends have been defeated. Be careful, Raven.
I'm gonna let them close. Plus, I've got friends. They might be able to get a shot in or two.
Pilot must be the original owner of your license. I don't think this is a coincidence.
AP at 50%.
A Raven is a symbol of resolve. The will to choose what one fights for. Yes, Raven. I feel it too.
That was a boneheaded move.
Mercenary has potential.
The will to choose.
The will to choose. And they chose death.
Alright. We'll watch this one.
I wish they gave us a mission where we could pilot an MT. Or one of the PCA things. Or an IBIS.
Mission accomplished.
That would have been nice. They've already got a couple missions where you're forced to use a specific loadout, so I don't think it would have been that hard to do. Alright, that was manageable. Oh, so close. I already have Raven's combat data from the New Game 1 run.
No new messages.
I've looked into Branch, the independent mercenaries who attacked you. It appears they don't have a fixed membership. Instead, they maintain independence and anonymity with a revolving door of select mercenaries. Now, it seems they've left it to you to champion the free will they stood for. Sooner or later, you'll have to make a choice no one can make for you. When that time comes, I hope I can support you. Raven.
Me too, Air. Yeah. Me too. We do not need expensive guns for this next mission, so we'll take something rinky-dink. Because I don't think we have to fight any real enemies on this one. Do I have dual sensors? I should double check. What's the ammo cost on these? It's only $100 a round. I'll go with the Harris just in case. It's just a bit better. And I suppose I could bring the Moonlight because it's a ranged weapon. Unfortunately, it's got hefty energy load that I can't do anything about at the moment. However, I do have my new fancy schmancy energy producing torso, which has its generator output adjustment, which is contextual guide. Adjustment to generator EN output. The higher this value, the greater the final EN output of the generator. So that's basically a multiplier. It's 22% additional juice that'll provide. So with this thing, I can equip pretty much the most ridiculous energy hungry builds you can think of. I'm not going to carry the stun needles though, because I don't need them. What is the shot ammo cost on these? I can probably go with those. That's probably fine. Or I could bring some drones. You know what? Drones or turrets. Or orbits. Let's see. That one actually hits pretty hard. Now, I think those rely on targeting and lock-ons. Do they? They do, but it's a really short lock-on time, so I'm not going to worry about it. I didn't know you could charge these. That's interesting. All right.
Raven, I have a personal request to ask you. It's about the Engerbert tunnel, which is to be shut down.
We've done this before. I don't need to do that. We're going to keep the quad legs just... you know what? I'll go with the hover legs. And we've got the Moonlight, so we can save some money. Mind you, there are some actual enemies on this, so I do have to be a little cautious. But this mission is borderline a freebie.
Main system activating combat mode.
Let's get started, Raven. I've already located several wrecks that we should be able to recover data from. I'll send the marker data.
What I'm interested to see at this point is how the drones interact with the freebie enemies, these guys. That was terribly wasteful.
PCA craft data. I'll exchange it for credits and send them to you later. influence digital equipment.
Don't ask how I'm able to balance like this. I am just that good.
Let's see what we can find.
So does the charged up one suicide them? Is that why they, I don't know why they exploded before. And didn't that time. Whatever. I don't care. Oh, it just missed. That's cool. Thanks. I'm just watching them not connect, and I'm like, it's a practically stationary helicopter. What seems to be the problem? Thanks for running out energy. I appreciate it.
This data seems valuable too. I'm so glad this is turning into a profitable an older generation of AC.
It did not turn around. Okay. We've already read this, so I am going to...
According to the timestamp, this was recorded 2 days before the fires of Ibis. This seems to be about the warning signs of the calamity, right before it struck.
Oh, the ricochet system. Never change. I just went wherever the hell I wanted. That's cool. Please? Thanks. Oh, shit. There is something to be said for linear rifles. They're not super practical, but at least this one has very high impact damage, so I can't be too upset.
The Rubiconians used to pilot these.
Used to? Like they still do. Are you kidding? Fear not. There will always be plenty.
This seems to be a recording of Domayan, the Liberation Front's ideological leader. But this appears to be something exceptionally personal. Inspecting data. It's a schematic for an SG craft.
Oh, that worked. And it didn't hit him. Oh, they're not paying me for that, are they? I'm gonna stop wasting ammo. Plong.
This data sheds some light on the composition of the enforcement squads.
So there is one of the, I want to say there's an HC down here somewhere, but I'm not seeing it, which makes me a bit concerned. That'll do.
Another old research institute, I see. This is about the first augmented humans. The same coral technology that created you. But without it, we never would have made contact. I'm not picking up any more data stores. If this outing has made you think about Rubicon's past or the nature of coral, then it was all worth it.
All right. I think now we have the worm mission finally. So I will have dual stun needles equipped just to make my life a little easier. There is a way to kill it without using those, but I'm not really sure how.
Michigan. So, Arquebus met us halfway?
I gave them the heavy warship fleet. In exchange, Balaam's in charge of putting down the beast. They also offered some top Vespers. Guess they don't trust us.
Better than nothing. I'll provide what support I can, too.
Yeah, your mad scientists, RAD or whatever, and that hound of yours.
Michigan. Don't underestimate 621. That hound always delivers.
One new message.
What kept you, 621? You're a famous mercenary now. Time to act like one. This next mission's all or nothing. Make sure you attend the briefing. listen up, 621. This will be a joint operation led by Balaam and Arquebus. The briefing's about to start. I want you to attend.
First, some background before we go into detail.
It's not every day you see competing forces working together like this. Now or never, 621. It's time, 621. You ready?
Main system activating combat mode.
Commence mission. Michigan will take command.
Commencing operation with combined AC force as per the Balaam Arquebus agreement. Move out, maggots! Time to die!
Act like a professional outfit and you might live.
What does that creep think he is? I ain't here because I want to be. We gotta deal with those pesky shields first. Gun 13, roll out that fancy gizmo that Arquebus paid the big bucks for.
You need to aim for the head. The rest of its body is covered with thick armor.
This is V4 Rusty. Rail cannon is good to go. Don't die before I get a chance to fire, buddy.
Tourist, got a message from the chief for you. Enjoy the show, and don't forget to smile.
Oh, no, you don't. I ain't going down first. Looking pretty beat up there, freak.
Main system activating combat mode.
It's not every day you see competing forces.
Main system activating combat mode.
Commence mission. Michigan will take command.
Commencing operation with combined AC force as per the Balaam Arquebus agreement. Move out, maggots! Time to die!
Act like a professional outfit and you might live.
What does that creep think he is? I ain't here because I want to be. We gotta deal with this.
Primary shield disabled.
Shield loss confirmed. Initializing ORC firing sequence. Connecting EML modules. Opening energy turbines. Output at 80%. Sighting correction A-OK. 90, 95. I won't miss.
Secondary shield down.
Gun 13, the head's open for a direct hit. That freak actually did it.
Did what? The bare minimum. This is just the first lap. The target's deployed drones, tourist. I'll handle them.
Loss confirmed. Preparing to fire rail cannon. Energy turbine output at 80%. Output 95%. 100%. Watch out for friendly fire.
Secondary shield down.
It's all yours now, buddy. Wait, something's wrong. Fall back, 621. We've underestimated this beast. My AC's compromised.
The core. It's out of control.
Looks like things just took a nasty turn. I'll set the ORC to maximum output. We can't afford to lose control of the situation. This next shot'll be my last. Taking significant damage. Might be checking out soon to wisdom.
AP at 50%.
Don't forget to smile.
Not free yet. Its primary shield is getting stronger.
Stay cool, buddy.
2 repair kits remaining. 1 repair kit remaining.
Primary shield down.
Good work, buddy. All EML modules connected. Energy turbines at full capacity. Output at 80, 90. All emergency valves closed. Disabling limiter. 100, 110, 115. Output. All or nothing.
Target's coral shield has been wiped out.
Is it over? Get it clear, it's gonna blow! You shitting me? The freelancer really did it. It's finally over. The blast will contaminate the area. Get out of...
Coral voices. Lost again. Raven. There's something I have to tell you. The coral. It's my family. My brothers and sisters. I am but a single wave. Born from the coral tide. A Rubiconian without a body. No one even knew I was there for such a long time. Raven, you're the only one who...
Go get your rest, 621. Things are going to get busy. You did good.
Well, I did well. Come on, Walter. Be better. That went pretty well.
The temporary alliance between the Arquebus and Balaam groups turned the tide of war, devastating the Planetary Closure Administration forces and exiling them from Rubicon. Though it was the Iceworm mission led by Balaam that dealt the decisive blow, Arquebus, through their own engagements with the PCA, augmented their strength with seized weaponry. The balance of power was broken, the scales tipped in Arquebus's favor, and the Rubicon Liberation Front's hopes of fighting an exhausted foe were dashed. With the loss of their common enemy, the rival factions' war for the Coral abruptly reignited. And their bitter conflict burned with renewed intensity.
Augmented Human C4621, entering Standard Mode. 2 new messages.
Doing okay, 621? I'd wanted to let you rest some more, but the corps are on the move already. With the PCA gone, it's back to work, getting to where the Coral's gathering. Do you remember the survey you carried out at Xylem? My friend analyzed the data and learned about a massive facility under the central ice field. Watch Point Alpha. Turns out that the Iceworm was defending the entrance to that place. It's time to let ourselves in.
Raven, there's something you need to know. That friend Walter mentioned. The comms database has no record of the conversation he just told you about. This isn't about just finding the Coral, Raven. He's after something more, and he's using you to do it. Here on Rubicon.
Registration number RB23. Call sign, Raven. We have added new samples to the integration program.
Oh, good.
You may now test updates to Mind Beta and verify reproductions of special ACs. We look forward to your continued assistance in All Mind's drive toward perfection.
Excellent. So I get more points for OS tune. I'm going to go to assembly. We're going to swap out the Jav for another Zem, because that makes pretty short work of most of these. No, arena, buddy. There you go. Good boy. Oh, 15 a pop? Jeez Louise, okay. Yeah, that'll be enough, I think, to fill it out. So I guess they're rating these pretty high, aren't they? Oh, cool, the ephemera. Neat. And the Raven. Cool, cool. Oh, Mind Gamma. I take it back. We already did Mind Beta. I was going to say, that's a gamma symbol. What's going on? Integration subject 51-003K. AC, Mind Gamma. Integration program phase 3. Drawing from the evaluations thus far, All Mind has updated the Mind Beta model. This new Mind model is assembled from parts that have been verified for high compatibility with the traits of older generations of augmented humans. All Mind kindly requests that you test the revised model when the opportunity allows. Well, let's test. And by test, I mean
Integration
bully.
program. Initiating phase 3.
Let's see. Kurosawa's, I can't recognize the weapon on the other arm.
Engaging the revised model.
One of the rifles.
In virtual
And
combat.
then it's got an orbit and some kind of a shield, I think.
Forensic analysis.
I think that's a shield. So this is going to be kind of an annoying fight.
Target destroyed. Concluding analysis.
So one of the things I find kind of disappointing about Armored Core 6 compared to previous Armored Core entries is because the restrictions for equipping lots like duplexed parts is honestly really low. The game does not restrict you very much. So you wind up having very samey builds, symmetrical builds like the one I'm using. So it's kind of a downside in its design. Compared to, say, Armored Core 3, where you had to think long and hard about what you were equipping. Or 2, or 1. 4, not so much. 4 let you get away with murder. 5 was kind of both, but like mostly it was like, what are you bringing? Not so much, can you actually bring it? Rather, it was like, will this loadout actually be effective against the enemies you have to fight this mission? Which is a very, very different problem to have. Oh, it's 10 to get the last upgrade of that. Well, alright, so now we're going to fight analysis subject 51-015GA, Integration Program Phase 3. And this is the Institute AC, which you fight as a boss in a couple of missions from where we are. It's an ephemera with a fairly annoying loadout. The Rubicon Research Institute was once the heart of coral research. There, the Institute's scientists developed ACs that have a distinct focus on the biological analogies between humanity and coral. What biological analogies? Their ACs enable the two to complement each other and evolve in symbiotic harmony. A fascinating approach.
Integration program. Gamma 2. The next sample is the Institute AC. This will be integrated.
I think that's the
with
Moonlight
Gamma.
sword that it's equipping. That's a little scary.
Forensic analysis.
Main system activating combat mode.
Sure. Did I kill it? That would appear to be a yes. Okay.
Target destroyed. Concluding analysis. Well done.
That was easy. 21 seconds, I'll take that. The money's fine too, I guess. Don't really need it. I still have to go through and do reruns of some of the missions, but I'm not really too worried cash-wise. Alright, repair kits are now set. They do... I don't know. I think it's like... It's upwards of 5,000 health repaired, or 7,500, whatever it is. It's going to do a large chunk of my health every time I do a repair. Okay, pulse armor, check. And there are 3 more fights. I think those occur in New Game Plus. Right at the end, like once you get through chapter 4, I think.
This will be the final round of analysis.
So we will not have those this run.
The last sample is the AC Nightfall. This will be integrated into Mind Gamma. Commencing analysis.
We just fought this, so it should not be an issue. Yeah, that was maybe 12 seconds. 15 on the outside. That was a non-fight. Oh, here we go.
Target destroyed. This concludes all rounds of analysis. We will assimilate the results into Mind Gamma.
Oh, cool. They're giving me their parts. Well, its head, anyway. I'll take that. Oh, I didn't read the arena entry. Shoot, I'll do that in a sec.
Incoming comms.
Thank you for your continued support. Our analysis thus far has revealed some mission-critical items for research. This concludes the integration program's role. The day will come when All Mind's evolution truly takes form.
Destroy 9 ball. Sweet. Okay. AC design. Let's see what that head does for us. Anything? Anything at all? No, it doesn't. I guess we could equip it in a pinch if we were like, oh, I need a smidge more attitude stability or anti-explosive defense, or reduced load / energy load, because that is a bit of an issue on my end that I have, but otherwise I'd probably just go with this one. Wasn't there another halfway point that was pretty good? Which was it? It was the Mind Alpha. Might have been the Ephemera. Yeah. Ephemera or the Mind Alpha are probably the way to go. Well, Ephemera or the Alba, not the Mind Alpha. Definitely not the Wrecker. It does have better durability, sure, but scanning. I do that. I scan. I use scanning a lot. All right. So this is Gamma 3, analysis subject 51-016 GA. in the Armored Core Nightfall Integration Program Phase 3 Final Analysis. The independent mercenaries are the best representatives of core theory put into practice. Each and every operation of their ACs determines the odds of their survival, and so they have no choice but to perceive their ACs as extensions of their bodies. Your partner for this evaluation will be a recreation of a legendary independent mercenary who operates in the shadows, reproduced from the little available data. So, sick Armored Core 3 reference, bro. Alright, OS tuning, let's bang this out. We don't care about access speed optimization. We'll get pulse protection. Obtained all core expansions, so I guess technically you're correct. 2 and 4. We got them, boys and goyles. So now we can access speed very quickly. So we now have all of these all set and unlocked and done. So that's nice. Okay. What are the missions we've got here? We've got, oh right, these. I'm gonna switch to linear rifles on this. And this thing again. The linear rifles are much more economical and they have better range, so I can do a lot more with that. My concern is with, aren't there some trickier enemies that show up here? No, that's not till the next mission. I don't think it'll be an issue. I just have to get down safely, really. That's a big one. It's really the only thing I have to worry about. What I could do, of course, is equip pulse protection and just drop straight down. I'm going to try that. I will forget to change that. I don't think anything changes here.
621. You'll be going into that underground facility, Watchpoint Alpha. I managed to talk Arquebus into letting us lead their survey. They jumped at the chance to use an independent mercenary as their canary. VIII has already barged in, taking several red guns and MT squads. Seems they want to be ready for a run-in with Arquebus's new firepower. You'll start by descending through Depth 1, a vertical chamber sector. It's likely you'll meet resistance from autonomous defenses left by the PCA. The worst of them is lurking at the bottom, Nepenthes, an energy weapon platform.
Appropriately named, it looks like a plant, a flower blossom.
Already turned half of Balaam's forces to ash. Don't want to end up like Balaam after all. Tread carefully.
So I'm gonna do a quick attempt to just drop straight down on the thing. I should really have different tank treads. Ones that actually drop fast. Very, very heavy weight is what I'm looking for here. So we will go with these. Also makes me more durable, so it should be fine. And we're just gonna drop. We're just gonna drop like a rock. After we'll deploy our shield and then drop like a rock. That is the hope. It may not work because it's quite a distance to fall, but we'll give it a whirl. If it doesn't work, we'll do it the intended way.
Watchpoint Alpha. My brothers and sisters. How deep inside?
621, you ready? You'll be going down deep, and there's no guarantee you'll come back. Still, you're the only one who can do this. I'm counting on you to reach the coral.
Main system activating combat mode.
Commence mission. Access the elevator and take it down.
Oh, it starts with an elevator, okay. It's fine.
Intruder detected. Threat level unknown. Defense phase 140. Commencing termination.
The defense system is activated. It's got eyes on you. Fight back.
The elevator's locked out.
We have no choice but to jump. Let's go, Raven.
Okay.
Watch out.
That lasted no time at all.
AP at 30%.
Okay, it's fine. They do not want you cheesing it like that. The shield just vanished, so it's okay. We'll, same weapon loadout should be fine. We'll just swap to jet lags. We'll swap to, there we go, assault armor. Not a problem. I figured I'd try it on a whim.
Main system activating combat mode.
Actually, I could have equipped the wrong shield.
Access the elevator and take it down.
Right, you have to access the elevator. Come on, buddy.
Intruder detected. Threat level unknown. Defense phase 140. Commencing termination.
The defense system is activated. It's got eyes on you. Fight back.
The elevator's locked out.
Jesus.
We have no choice but to jump. Let's go, Raven.
There's another one out there. Where is it? Anyone else?
Watch out. Below you. That's the Memphis. It's clearly a force to be reckoned with.
AP at AP.
Come on, get down there.
1 repair kit remaining.
Wait, the partition's moving.
I'm picking up enemy signals nearby.
Containing intruder. Commencing termination.
routine, Raven. Watch out for those plasma missiles.
Six. Terrible position to be in.
Tracking you, 621.
Evasive action.
No repair kits remaining.
Shit. It's quite enough out of all use.
You've got it in your sights now, 621. Just need to get a little closer.
AP at 30%.
You're up close now, 621. Destroy the target.
Raven, it'll be easier to immobilize if you aim for the neck joint.
Not going down like this.
Sustaining damage. Overriding just one defense plan.
The Pinky's artillery platform is silent.
Confirmed. Target destroyed. Mission accomplished.
Let's rest while we can, Raven. We've got a long road ahead of us.
All right. Next.
No new messages.
Ooh, I'm overburdened with that? Isn't that what I used against air? Oh, it might have been dual Zims. Are those really heavier than the dual Zims? Zim is... yeah, okay. Good to know. Okay. If I'm remembering this mission correctly, it is kind of enemy intensive, so I am going to keep the Harrises. Actually, I'll swap a Harris for a Zim, because being able to just blast something in the face. I cannot talk today. is rather nice. Will this permit me to equip Wheelchair Wally? There's not enough room. I'm not going to worry about Wheelchair Wally. I'm going to switch to that. I'm going to equip Beta Boosters. Here we go. Don't care about melee attack thrust. We do care a bit about quick boost, but not much. Quick boosting is not a huge part or integral part of my game plan. AB thrust, on the other hand, kind of is. It is remarkable how useful assault boost is, and how it's fairly handy to keep in mind. Okay. One other thing I wanted to check. What was it? A generator, maybe? Oh, that one can actually, its supply recovery stinks, though. I don't have any energy weapons on me, though, do I? No, I don't. It does have more energy capacity, which means I can boost for longer. Alright, we'll do it. If it feels terrible to use, then we won't continue. Alright, underground exploration, depth 2.
Here comes the follow-up, 621. You're going to be exploring Depth 2. The sector's made up of a sprawling rail network designed to transport resources. It'll be a complex route, with a lot of blind spots. Be ready for close quarters combat.
Raven, there's something you should know. I've obtained the comms log from the VIII squad that went in before you. It looks like they have another mission here, and it's not part of their survey. Guardmechs won't be the only threat. VIII's agenda is just as dangerous.
We shall see. We're going with the stun needles because there's this perfect combination of efficiency and effectiveness. They do require a lot of energy to keep going, though, so it's build limiting in that regard, but worth it, though.
Main system.
So worth it.
Combat mode.
Let's go, Raven. This is where the survey begins in earnest.
Oh, cool. I must have a coral generator, I guess, because I have red thrusters now. Whoa!
According to the structural drawings, the route continues past this partition. Looks like the power's out. Let's find a way to bring it back online.
Wow, that is a lengthy delay. Before it starts charging again.
Been waiting for you, Raven. You're gonna die, traitor.
Sounds like you found VIII's MT.
Trait this, my dude. Wow, that does hack pretty quickly now. I'll admit it.
The elevator's back online too. Let's take it back up to the upper level.
Do we want to do that?
The partition should open now. See if you can get access.
Can I do both?
The heat exchanger section's up ahead. This is around where the comms log for Balam's advanced squad cuts off.
Image data, STV sketch number 5. A sketch by STV, a masked battlefield artist, said by some to be one of the last artists to dedicate his career to the art of hand-drawn portraits. His works command a high value among collectors in the know. STV's notes. Caught a couple of hired killers on the prowl. Managed to sneak in a sketch without being noticed. The fool won't pay back what he owes, one said. Could be anyone. Could be Michigan and Carla. I don't see how it could be, but you never know. Alright, so where's Iggy? Iguatsu usually shows up around here. Is this a new variation? Yeah, it's my concern. Oh, Jesus. Really, dude?
Repair kits remaining.
If you're just gonna chill up there, I'll wait till my assault armor's back and then pound you into grease. I don't have a problem doing this. I do have a problem actually hitting, because I'm dumb. Yeah.
AC dead sled destroyed.
Dead sled. What a goober.
He even tried sending an assassin after you.
What a cowardly little shit stain. That's our Iggy. he was like, I'm not fighting you, you kill him. Alright, Iggy. You'll get yours, buddy. I already bullied him super early, the second they gave the opportunity. I was like, I'm sorry, the guy with the Armor Trooper Bottom's red shoulders paint scheme, you're gonna have to be a sacrifice for the greater good of bullying Iggy. Because frig Iguatsu, man. Frig that guy. He's annoying. There they are. Oh, that's right, it's this thing.
Intruder identified. Threat level 7.
What was that? Raven, watch out. That weapon must be guarding the steps. Let's see what data I can find.
You done? They paying me for those? They are paying me for those. What do you know? So, because it costs, I think, 200 Koan to shoot my linear gun, I am profiting 600 every time I shoot one of them. I could do better by having a melee weapon equipped, but honestly, who has time? Isn't it?
Program phase 2.5.
Yeah,
Intruder proximity to critical sector confirmed.
tries to bait you.
Looks like we're not far from the terminus. Let's find the control. We'll hack the systems and get the partitions open. Raven, let's look for a ventilation duct. We're underground. There must be one somewhere. Coral hasn't
Oh.
listened to gather together. It seems I'm no exception. I feel a growing urge to move forward.
Control your urges, woman. Energy alien.
Ventilation duct identified. Looks like it's connected to the control room.
Okay. Ah. Really? You're gonna Pop-Tart me, bro? Wasted a couple shots there, but it's fine.
We're in the control room. Now let's find an access point.
Ugh. Targeting broke at the worst possible time. Oh, nice. My health is 1, 2, 3, 4, except it's 1 plus 3. Alright, that was it. That was it. There is an enemy somewhere that I did not kill. Oh, shit. Whatever, they didn't kill me, I just wasted a ton of ammo.
I forced the partitions and the elevators back online. The defense system is onto us.
Seems like smooth sailing, 621. As if you hardly need help from me. When do you get so good at exploring?
Natural born spelunker, bro. Unfortunately, we now have to deal with a kind of annoying boss. It's not a hard boss, it's just I'm not ideally equipped at the moment. It's going to have to do. I may take the wheelchair Wally build, because that will work. It's a open enough area that it should be fine.
I expect that defense weapon will be waiting for us. Be careful, Raven.
Okay.
Intruder detected in closed sector. Defense program phase 3.0. Switching to termination mode. Terminating target.
Enemy analysis complete. That's the Enforcer, an AI-controlled prototype developed by the PCA. It is designed to defend intruders. Wherever they're hiding down here, they're not here to stay.
AP at 50%. Two repair kits remaining.
Phase 3.5. Panic. Releasing altitude. Reconfiguring energy draw and maximum balance for all actuators.
Where are you?
Terminating intruder.
It's fine. If you're stuck on a wall, it is A-okay by me.
AP at 50%.
You're the only one who can complete this survey. Walter believes in you, and so do I.
AP at 30%. AP at 50%.
Jesus. That took way too much work. I did not play intelligently there, but it's fine. They're dead. And now I'm alive. It was not as clean as I would have liked. That boss fight's kind of annoying, partly because the area is a little cramped,
Let's take a break for now, Raven.
and partly because it maintains a certain distance from you that can be sort of tricky depending on your loadout. And when it's not maintaining that distance, it's like right up in your face. There we go. Give me something cool. It is new boosters. I'm not going to hold my breath for those being particularly spectacular, but we'll see.
No new messages.
Well, they are worse for AB thrust, but their regular thrust values aren't bad. Which means your basic movement speed is improved substantially. But they're not as good as, say, those. They do have a bunch more upward thrust, but their upward thrust consumption sucks. They're not great. They're not bad by any means, but they're not really blowing my mind. Whereas these, with assault boost, you hurtle. You hurtle at them, which is very nice for transporting yourself from point A to point B. Ideally, I could probably make a compromise for something that was a little slower if it had substantially better boost AB energy consumption, but there's not really anything that quite makes that. There's stuff that's much slower and has substantially lower AB energy consumption, but nothing that really fits the bill for what I'm looking for. This does have pretty good QB thrust, though. Isn't there something with better quick boosting, though? No. Okay, so this is for QBs. Okay. I'll keep that in mind. Reload time's not terrible for them. It's better than what I have, but I don't really care about quick boosting all that much. I care about getting right up in something's grill and bullying it relentlessly. What do we got? Depth 3. Oh, this one. Ugh. This is another mission where, like, there's two different parts to it, and for weapon loadout, they're like for optimizing weapon loadout, they're both kind of antithetical to each other. Because the first part is great for doing a missile build, because you just take out all the turrets from an absurd distance. But everything else is like, you shouldn't have done a turret build. Or a missile build, rather. Sorry. But I'm going to do a missile build. What's the range on these, out of interest? Not very far. That's about what I expected. Okay, so we will do the Macross build, the Etano Circus, rather, build. I'm going to increase the soup. And if you understood that reference, congrats. You're a dork. Just like me. We'll go with dual aperitifs. And, CS-wise, the lock-on time for these things is pretty short. I just have to remember to wait like a quarter of a second after I see the yellow bar appear, just to be on the safe side. Okay.
Back to work, 621.
I'd like to bang this chapter out by the time I have to go.
It's an underground cave, blocked at the end by a high-powered laser barrier. As long as it's in operation, no one's getting any deeper inside.
I can skip this. I don't think there's anything different here. I was wrong about the last mission. I thought that one was going to be exactly the same too. But I'm going to assume this mission is frustrating enough on its own that it should not be an issue. And I do have to remember that there is a, I'm pretty sure that intercept the red guns versus the other one.
Knows where the coral convergence is.
So I have to remember that. There's a choice mission coming up, and I have to remember to take the one that I didn't do. I'm pretty sure I did intercept the red guns, because they just throw a zillion MTs at you,
System activating combat mode.
as well as
Commence mission.
Michigan himself.
Destroy the reactor and disable the laser barrier.
Raven, let's start by finding our way in. Watch your footing.
Right, there's a ton of turrets along the rim of that. I do want them dead.
High-level threat detected. Threat level 8.
Ow! What the blank? They can hit me from all the way over there?
This area is defended by snipers.
Jesus.
High level threat. It's a step up from intruder.
No sign of the corporations. Looks like we're the first ones here.
No. Oh, no, I got him. As long as one burst hits them, it should be fine. Yeah, we're good. There are some more turrets around, like there's one over there. I don't think this is gonna be far enough. No. Maybe. That might have killed it. Find out in a sec. No, it didn't. I gotta worry about that thing then. Let me get it to... I'm gonna bait out one more shot and just try to dash over there and fire missiles at it. Kind of a YOLO. There we go. Ah, shit. That's bad. Okay, we're good.
Trace around the outside, 621. There must be a way in.
Oh, I have manual aiming on. No wonder. I forgot. Like, why can't I see his health? Alright. Actually, this gives me a pretty good opportunity to get on the rim of this thing and just clean up. Wow, okay, the regen time's a little bit lengthy, but... Actually, you know, this generator actually... Oh, no, there's one. Nice. I get both of the turrets? Yes, I did. There are a bunch more enemies over here. Get bots. You're not gonna hit me. There's that guy I've got to worry about. I could try plinking him if I can get like a really solid salvo out, but he's also a moving target, so I don't know. Come on, shoot me. Is there another one? Yeah, there's a couple turrets around still. That's okay. Ah, he spotted me. That's lame. Nice. One volley. Ah, you bum. That was inelegant. Fortunately, I am dealing with the turrets, so that, I think, was all of them. So now I can just handle all the other stuff. The chaff. Oh, did I just... Yeah, there we go. This thing actually seems to want you to drain your generator entirely, and then it refills most of the way pretty quickly. Which is kind of a different experience from me. I'm accustomed to trying to manage my amounts and not run out. But this is saying, don't do that. Just run out your juice. YOLO all the way. Nice. Oh, shoot. I missed one. Okay. So that's one of the more durable guys. I'm going to try to hit them with a dual main weapon volley. And see if that'll kill him. But I think they're going to be too durable for that to work. We're going to give it a whirl anyway. A bunch of them missed. Those funnels? No, they're just plasma missiles. They had a weird flight pattern. Peace, bro. That is very satisfying. It feels very much like bowling. Bye. And then they died. Wait, where'd you go? You didn't die? Let's fix that. Oh, there they are. Okay. Please stop hard lock. Thank you. Come on. There we go. Did he die or did he get yeeted? Come on, switch targets. Alright, I think that's it. There's a few enemies, I think, down that way on that thing, but not this middle one, but the platform down there. I may have killed them all. Fighting the boss is going to be an experience. This mission's boss kind of sucks. Mostly because I am not well equipped to deal with it, and I'm probably going to have to switch to a boring Zims plus Needles build. So 6,000 roughly is the amount that I get repaired, or 5,500 around that, which is spectacular, by the way. That is a mountain of health repaired. That's like 2/3 the health of a lighter AC build. This is a fairly heavy build. It's a little under half for mine. It's like 1/3 maybe. Oh, hi. Anyone else? Yes, okay. I fly over here and just shoot him from range. That was pitiful. Please? Did.
Weapon destroyed. The pressure chamber is behind that partition.
One repair kit remaining.
There, 61. Destroy the target. Pressure chamber destroyed. Get out of there before it explodes, 61.
The partition!
Come on.
No vital signs.
You wanna...
It's Institute Tech. 621, there's no time. Get rid of it.
One repair kit remaining.
Meltdown in progress. Calculating time until core explosion. Raven, there's only 2 minutes left.
Oh, did we get it? No, we did not.
AP at 30%. One flight test activation at 30%.
I have no health.
Flight shoulder activation at 50%.
Oh. We've almost posthumously killed it. It's fine. That is not a great loadout for that particular enemy. It's a workable loadout. I could have made that work, but I'm just going to switch to easy mode and just get the Zims and call it a friggin' day. Zims and needles. There you are. Should go down without much fuss. Mostly it's the arena you have to fight it in. Sucks. A lot.
Destroy the target. Pressure chamber destroyed. Get out of there before it explodes, 621.
The partition!
Defense program phase 5.0. Pattern speaking. Terminating threat.
No biosigns.
Come on.
That's Institute tech. 621, there's no time. Get rid of it.
Countdown in progress. Calculating time before explosion. Raven, there's only 2 minutes left.
How did that not hit you?
AP at 30%.
Come on.
Did you get it?
Raven, release the partitions.
I'm working on it. Oh, I went the wrong way.
You've got a job to do, 621. Don't fail me now.
Raven, you have to get clear.
It's gonna blow. Brace for impact.
Cool robots don't look at explosions. Ugly robots, on the other hand, also don't look at explosions.
That was a close one.
Alright, we are almost at the end of the chapter.
Look, the laser barrier's weakening. The coral's near. That's another solid milestone in our work.
How was the trip underground, Walter?
The enforcement system's silent, at least. Tried to take 621 with it. Good thing it failed.
Well, that deals with the PCA then. What about the corpse?
Arquebus told us to wait before entering Terra Incognita.
So you're close then. The corpse won't be helping each other over the finish line.
Yeah. Arquebus wants Balaam out of the picture first.
Looks like Arquebus is gonna win the race no matter what.
Short term, maybe. But I think 621's going to be the key in the end. And that's why I shouldn't be the one to choose which jobs we take.
Sounds risky. Our friends must be getting antsy.
Maybe. But I think 621's got friends to worry about, too.
Such as?
No new messages.
Raven? You've got a request from the Liberation Front to go with the order from Arquebus. It was sent by Middle Flatwell. He's the de facto leader of the Liberation Front, and he wants to meet you.
Alrighty. Yeah, we got time. Actually, I've got a ton of cash. Let me snag some parts here. Oh, that's new. When did they give me new stuff? Why was I not paying attention? Excellent question, and I'm glad you asked. So it's a new stun gun. Fires electrified probes. Nice. Don't tase me, bro. the effects of which build up to induce a forced discharge of electricity in the affected craft. Afflicted craft. Frequently used to immobilize and seize hardware from enemies and rivals. Okay. Any new shoulder weapons? Yes. A triple barrel laser shoulder cannon, and another pulse cannon of some kind. Very low damage. So here's an interesting question. If you do a charged attack on this, does it do 2 sets of 3? Or 3 sets of 3? Because usually a charged shot for an energy weapon is going to do 3x the ammo. How much total ammo does this thing have? It has 24 total rounds. Okay, charged ammo consumption is 6. So not 9. It's not as bad as it could have been. So that means if you're doing charge shots with every firing, you have 4 pulls of the trigger. And that's it. I don't know how to tell you this. That doesn't seem very practical. I mean, even with just 3, it's like... It's not great. What are you? A bullet orbit. Oh, a kinetic orbiter. Okay, cool. Orbiters are neat. Shoots out 8-shot burst, I guess. Oh, is that a new shield? I think that's a new shield. Yeah, it's a shield. Idle damage mitigation is basically non-existent. Impact mitigation is non-existent. What's its... Oh, is it, like, passive? Oh, I see. So it's like the opposite. That's interesting. So does that mean it doesn't have a just guard type behavior? It looks like it doesn't. You pop them early. It's interesting anyway. Buy it. To have it. Nothing new there, nothing new there, nothing new there. Oh, we have a new Jenny. VE20B. I don't think you're new. I can't tell. Wow, 150 energy weapon modifier? Yes. I'll find a way to make that work. I don't know how, but I'll manage it. I'll find a way. I've got the cash. I'll grab you and you. Now let me double check to see if there's another melee weapon. There is. It is the laser slicer, sir. Double-bladed weapon. This, I think, is the one that one of Rusty's variants has equipped. And it hurts. Too crazy for direct hit adjustments. PA interference isn't anything really to write home about. We'll grab it. I wanted to go to AC data. There we go. NG load. Yes. Okay. Assembly. So we do want to get that new generator on. And that means I'm gonna have to make some concessions. So 128. What kind of concessions am I gonna have to make? Oy. Probably fewer guns, for starters. That is often the way. Oh, right, I forgot about the torso swap. We could do that. That will help a bit. If you look at the current EN load, that bar goes up. The red goes up just ever so slightly, but the total EN output goes up more. So we've got substantial boost that way. Let's see. Legs. There's something with less energy output that I can equip that won't feel terrible. Okay, we can try a different head. Let's see. Goes down to 142, 95 energy load. Taking my scanning ability and just shooting it in the junk. This is called concessions. This is where you have to worry about build concessions if you want to have all the cool shooty bits. FCS wise, we can find one with lower energy load, that's fine. We do want a close range capable build because these are mostly close range weapons, so we'll start with that. None of those are going to make a terribly great difference. As long as it's got an emphasis on close range, I don't really care. Okay, that helps. It helps. We're gonna have to check legs now. Energy load of 280 is the lowest number I'm seeing so far. Eesh. I'd rather not change my arms out. And they're not a terrible pick for this purpose anyway. They don't have the best energy, but it's not enough to really matter. Shoot. Yeah, I'm gonna have to remove a gun. That's a crying shame, isn't it?
It's so sad when you're forced to make a decision of such painful nature. It's terrible.
I mean, the best thing to do would be to just remove a gun, but, no. Okay, so, geez, I'd have to rework a lot. No, we want to go to AC data, we want to go to that, we want to load that again. Actually, let's just go zooms and needles, load that, yes, okay. Assembly, and we do want to swap out to, I think it was this one, right? Yeah, it was that one. And I think it's supply recovery. The generator recover after interruption. Higher this value, the more quickly the generator commences recovery after EN is fully depleted. Yes. I don't think there are torsos that affect that. Let me double check. What does supply do? Adjustment to supply performance. Higher this value, the more quickly the generator resumes supply after an EN consuming action. So that should affect that as well. Do I have anything that is better than that? Positive. 105 is the highest I've got at the moment. Interesting that the ephemera is even better output adjustment, but doesn't seem to matter enough. Oh, because its consumed energy load is that much greater. I think that's what it is. 432 versus 412. No, it should be. Sec. Okay. 4989. So that is a better bump. It's not going to be enough to matter, is the problem. As much as I'd like to get that 150 energy firearm spec, I don't see a way to do that and keep a full energy firearm loadout. I don't think there's a way. Double check under parts shop to see if there's a head with. Oh, there we go. That is ever so slightly lower. Take that. And torsos we basically can't fiddle with. Arms I'd like not to fiddle with. Let's see if there's something particularly low. 265 is the lowest I'm seeing there. How about legs for energy load? No. Being overburdened isn't a problem, strictly speaking. We're getting there. Oh, right, FCS, I forgot. Wow, we're going to be close. It's going to be very close. Like, it's kissing it right now. I'm a little upset. It's so close, and yet so very far. Let's see if we have some lower energy consuming boosters. No, that's it. These don't consume anything. No. It's... how far off are we? Oh my gosh, it's just over 100 load, energy load. Wild. It's 133 energy load. That's it. That is all that separates me from greatness. Current load doesn't matter. I'll take the hit. Oh, it's so close. Can I sortie in this? Will it let me? No, it won't. Okay. Oh, that's right, that's right. There's a head with slightly better energy consumption. It's like 10 points, so it basically is irrelevant. It's not even 10 points, it's 7 points. Might as well not exist. Just double checking the limbs here. Granted, I can get over the weight issue by switching to a jailbreak component, but I don't really want to do that. That, yeah, has no stats associated with it, sadly. Let me check the energy load of the other energy shotguns. Where are you? There you are. It's worse. Ugh. I'm so disappointed. Whatever, I'm close enough that I could probably swap one of these to a... no, not you. Oh, come on, how close? 24 points. That's upsetting. That's very upsetting. Is this lower? No, that's greater energy for sure, right? Yeah. That's what makes that energy shotgun so damned great, is it's extremely economical. I guess I can go shotguns on one side. Yeah, I'll do that. Left arm is beam pistol and this thing. That's like as borderline as I can make it, but I do have a pretty beefy... And the beam pistol isn't actually bad. Its charge shot in particular is rather nice. And it has a mountain of ammo. So it's not a horrible weapon. Of the pistols, the handguns, it's probably among the best that I've cared to use at any point in time. So for the purest energy build, that's what you got to do. Is you got to make serious concessions to make that happen. So maybe there'll be a generator, or not a generator, but some other parts that'll get later. But until then, actually, out of morbid interest, what does the moonlight look like? Nope, can't do it. Any of the melee weapons? Yeah, but the energy firearm stat on generators doesn't affect those, last I heard. So, it'd be pretty pointless. Okay, we will save that as a new one. There we go. G and Energy Whiz. Okay, so we're going to swap back to Zims and Needles. What are my missions? Intercept the red guns, which I'm 98% sure I already did. I'm going to double check. And ambush the Vespers. I went to the wrong... Replay mission frag. Thank you. AV7. Eliminate the enforcement squads. Where is Depth. Oh, okay, it was an old version. Cool. Corporate forces, coral convergence, intercept the red guns. Very good, there it is. So we did do that one. Let me just skim through, make sure I do have all the combat data. I do. I'm actually really liking the this prototype coral-based internal combustion generator. I'm really liking the way that winds up working out. The extra energy capacity overhead is pretty nice. So I'm going to save that. Alright, so ambush the Vespers. I do have to kill some ACs, so I'm going to stick with the Zims and Needles to make my life easier.
This is the request from Middle Flatwell, the Liberation Front commander.
Raven, I'll get straight to the point. Arquebus leads the corporate forces, emboldened by assimilated PCA technology. But they're still human, tired from the endless conflict between powers. Open to an attack on their key forces. We want you to eliminate 2 of the Vespers' numbered officers. V5 Hawkins, their officer overseeing the transport corps. V8 Pater, his adjutant. We'll use false information to lure them out from their Depth 2 survey, then ambush them. I will assist you on this mission. It'll be a good opportunity to catch up with a veteran.
So I
I look forward to your favorable response, Raven.
don't particularly want to kill V8 Pater because he's a pretty chill dude. Or has been to me anyway. But let's give her a whirl.
Middle Flatwell is the de facto leader of the Rubicon Liberation Front. If he's accompanying you in person, he must be planning to take your measure.
Main system activating combat mode.
Commence mission. This will be a joint operation with Middle Flatwell, the Liberation Front commander.
They're coming, Raven. Whenever the moment is right.
Look, sir. That's not V2.
No, looks like we've got rats instead.
Hater, open fire.
The enemy has spotted us.
This was supposed to be an ambush of 4. Too late now.
Oh. Okay. I wasn't told this was supposed to be an ambush. Oh, come on now.
Yes, sir. This will be fun, sir. I see old-fashioned augmentation hasn't let you down. Well, you always were a hard worker.
AP at 30%.
Jesus.
Let's finish this later. Yes, sir. Should have known this wouldn't be easy. Want to join this person?
V5 Hawkins down.
No! V5, come in! This doesn't sound too bad.
Oh wow.
Hater down.
25 Peter! That's not so bad.
Mission accomplished.
It was a privilege, Raven. We're war buddies now. Maybe I'll find a comrade in you yet.
Are we war buddies? The last guy who said that was ineffectual and betrayed me at like the earliest opportunity. So I don't know if you want to really take that tack with me, sir. I will shoot you in the back.
One new message.
I felt kind of bad about killing Middle Flatwell, actually. I mean, not Middle Flatwell, Pater.
About the request to attack the Red Guns. Sounds like V4 Rusty took care of it.
I doubt that, to be honest.
Mecha's dead. Heard he went down fighting. Balam's withdrawn from Rubicon. The politicians will be fighting their war now. Where there's coral, there's blood. That's how it's always been, 621.
Raven, are we doomed to spark conflict wherever we go?
We're not sparking conflict, we're profiting from it. It's not quite the same thing. I'm not going out there and deliberately trying to inflict pain and destruction on others and exploit natural resources, sentient or otherwise. I'm simply facilitating matters so that others can do that. Justification's a hell of a drug. Alright, what do we got? We got Unknown Territory Survey. Oh, this is the one with the maggots. Cool. And we have to bully an AC that's following us. Okay. Let's see what they want.
621. We're picking up where we left off. Now that you've dealt with the laser barrier, we can explore deeper underground. We've received a request from Arquebus to continue the advanced survey. There was something else, too.
Orders for Raven, Advanced Survey Squad. We've received some concerning information that an AC has been quietly following your trail. Arquebus cannot tolerate unauthorized surveys that will put its coral interests at risk. If you spot this rogue agent, eliminate them.
Where there's coral, there's blood. Remember that, 621.
Okay. I thought it was someone else giving us the mission last time, so this might be an alternate version for New Game Plus. I do kind of like the way the game does that, just to keep you on your toes. Like, half the missions are all the same, and then the other half are either different by choice or just a different mission entirely. Or a riff on the same idea. Because this one ends in an AC fight, I'm going to keep the same boring loadout. Because it'll put in work.
The Liberation Front? Another mercenary?
Main system activating combat mode.
Commence mission. Make your way down to the next depth.
Oh, there's something over there.
Something's
was that?
On the radar.
Oh.
It must be interference from the active coral.
Ah, here we
Rely
go.
on your eyes and ears.
Comms record. Message for Uncle. Comms record extracted from a wreck. Appears to have been left by an RLF messenger who infiltrated earlier but was killed by the corporations. I have to get this back to Uncle. Furlong agreed to provide technological assistance. Now the new model can finally be completed. He has to know before those two destroy each other. Who is those two? Alley-oop.
Is that a mealworm? Thing's grown into a monster.
I'm just gonna run away. Wow, those hurt. Oh, okay, no.
These guys got a taste of the coral too.
I'll just waste the ammo. And otherwise avoid them as best I can. Oh, shit. Shit. Shit.
Odds for the mealworms. Looks like they're out of commission now.
It's okay, we managed to avoid damage.
Reading something behind us.
That's okay. Other than that one hit we took. Alright. Who've I got a bully? It was Rusty, right? Yeah, it was Rusty.
No deal with a mercenary who went in alone, they said. Figures. Seems both of us are too dangerous to keep around. And the higher-ups wouldn't miss an opportunity to kill two birds with one stone. Hate to say it, but Rubicon still needs me.
Oh look, Rusty betraying me.
So, buddy, who needs you?
You're about to need me.
I don't want to dance to their tune this time. I don't have any other choice. I'm coming, buddy. I set you both up. 6-2. Make it through this alive. That's your job now.
AP at 50%.
Rusty, wait!
He's a liberation front leader.
Something's changed since last time.
Ow.
Just
Shit.
found a purpose. You're good. And that's not the only thing that makes you a threat.
Ah! I was pressing the repair key and I was too slow. It's fine. I like that Middle Flatwell decided to betray me too, so at this point I think I'm going to focus my efforts on annihilating his ass.
AC haze incoming.
Ugh.
I don't want to dance to their tune this time. I don't have any other choice. I'm coming, buddy. Rusty, wait!
He's a liberation front leader.
You're good. And that's not the only thing that makes you a threat. My AC can't take much more.
Wow, he just got deleted.
Out of your Flatwell. You still have work to do.
Oh, I'm out of juice. That's fine. Wow, okay. That went very smoothly, all things considered.
Never failed to impress. But this isn't over yet.
Shout out to the detail of having that turbine underneath the
Find
damaged
your
metal.
purpose, Then we'll settle this.
Alright, that was pretty easy. I died once, sure, but it's because I was dumb.
He's escaped. I'm picking up a major coral response, coming from the bottom of the pit. Let's keep moving, Raven.
Institute City. Of course. No wonder we couldn't find it. I need to prepare before the corps move in. Head back to base and rest up.
Okay, so it is now Ibis o'clock. Bleep! There can't be too many more combat logs. I forget what the max level for log hunt program is. I want to say it's like 15. There's not a ton. I don't get all the really cool like coral super weapons until New Game Plus Plus, so that's probably attached to that.
Raven, I see them so clearly. The voices of the coral. My family. Brothers and sisters consumed by the fires of Ibis. Only a few survived. But after all this time, they finally formed a new flock. It looks like Walter has sent you a message. Let's take a look, Raven.
Granted, I have to get through the wheelies of doom first. Well, I can skip most of them.
Incoming call.
I don't have to kill them. I'll skip them. I don't care. I do have to take out 2 ACs, though, so I'm going to keep the
Tell you a story before you go.
booty blaster build.
There once was a scientist. He abandoned his family to delve into the secrets of coral. His work yielded a carnival of horrors, augmentation surgery included. But there was another scientist. He took his colleagues' sins upon himself and set it all ablaze. Died with no regrets. There's a lesson in this story. Once something's alive, it doesn't die easy. 621. Story time's over. It's time for work.
All right. Reach the coral convergence.
You saw the ruins. Institute City. The mausoleum of the sinners who caused the fires of Ibis. The coral's right there, waiting. Arquebus has ordered us to discontinue the survey and hand things over to their own AC squad. 621. We're done with the corporations. Wipe out the Arquebus AC squad and get to the coral first. When this job is over, I'll tell you about the last of my friend's requests.
Okay. Let's bang out this chapter, and then Wednesday we'll bang out the rest of New Game Plus. Sound good to me. Actually, we'll see how long this takes us.
From here on out, Never mind. Just trust your instincts.
I'm gonna let them.
Is it that one with the red coats?
Looks like the drones are keeping them busy.
Yeah. I'm gonna let the drones take care of them. Or them take care of the drones, then I'll dip in and, you know, take advantage. Have they tried shooting back? This ought to be entertaining, if, lengthy. I'm willing to wait until they get down to half health or eliminate all the things shooting at them, whichever comes first. Because they're not doing a great job of that. They're just kind of walking at them, and I don't know what this dude over here is doing. Little pulse shots are just evaporating just before hitting him, and then the machine gun bullets are just bouncing off because it's too far away. You're in an AC, buddy. You can fly, you know. Oh, that's right. My orders were to die, so, how did that miss? Poor Materlink.
Passengers left her for dead. That wasn't pretty.
This AC squad has been eliminated.
That should buy us more time. Move out.
Took some hits doing it, but that's not a problem per se. Oops, there we go. I'm gonna ignore the wheelies. I'm just gonna go for the bridge. And then
Vascular plant.
head straight to the boss, basically.
He must mean that gigantic structure in the distance. Enemy detected. An atomic squadron wheel. That machine was running on stable energy for half a century. Perhaps it should be no surprise that humanity so desires coral.
Readings are off the chart. You're close.
There's some things down here which I can jump and kill, but I'm not gonna chance it. I got the data logs on my original playthrough, so it's not a problem. Oh, he's not dead. Okay. Somebody close by. I hear them.
AP at 50%.
The response is getting stronger. We're nearly there, 61.
That's bad. just refill. I don't think they pay me for kills on this one either, so I don't need to go and kill the things down below, because I already got their combat log scanned.
This lake, it's all...
Here we are, 621. Arquebus will be here soon. Investigate before they arrive.
Alrighty.
It's rising. It's building up faster than I'd expected.
Raven, I knew Walter was...
Wait, something's coming.
Unidentified machine overhead. A response. It's a sea weapon.
The Ibis series, still functional. Get ready, 621. One more job for you.
This isn't what the sea weapons are powered by coral. I think it's controlled by coral too.
Listen up, 621. The Ibis series are ordinary weapons. They're designed to prevent coral disasters. A security measure to keep Rubicon safe. Now their original masters are long gone. Destroy it before it destroys you.
I know you can find a way.
Alright, round one done.
Enemy coral response. Silent.
Wait,
Come on.
it's coming back.
It's reactivating.
Is this what the Ibis series is truly capable of?
Drawing power from its environment.
Whoa. Get down here.
You've nearly got it, 621.
Come on, heal. Thank you. Shit. It's not healing me. I had that in hand, and it was like, nah, just don't heal. Oh, okay. Fine. I'm actually going to switch to the wheelchair Wally build, because it'll probably work just fine.
Listen up, 621. The Ibis series
Oops.
You've nearly got it, 621. You're the only
Easy. It's not a hard fight. Not anymore. I will not. I will stand right next to it and giggle.
Is it over, 621?
And that and air are like the only bosses where hardlock feels relevant.
The machine's resolve, inherited
Heard it from its
creators.
creators.
Voices from the past, fading into...
No, 621, move!
Raven, you're losing control.
Damn it, they were once away.
Oh, that's right. We have to do the prison escape. I mean sewer escape.
Target neutralized. Yes, yes. I left the subject alive as instructed. Only a fool would try to outfox Arquebus. I'll see that the unruly dog is punished and brought to heel. Oh, and of course, let's not forget the Hound's master either.
Arquebus seized control of the coral, and its occupying forces swiftly commandeered the entirety of Institute City. There, they discovered a wealth of forgotten relics. Among them, experimental weapons that the Institute kept secret, fearing they were beyond human control. A group of sea weapons bearing the name of the Central Coral Control System, the IBIS series. Arquebus also claimed a towering coral siphon, abandoned since the fires, the vascular plant. Now, they toiled to repair the plant and extend its reach beyond Rubicon's atmosphere. The Liberation Front no longer had the power to stop them, and the fires of war continued to smolder as the end drew near.
Raven? I found a message addressed to you. Decoding and playing back.
621. A friend of mine sent a request. Now, this one comes from me. You know what hidden dangers lurk within the coral. The fires of Ibis should have wiped the coral out, but it survived, gathered, and it's been steadily multiplying ever since. Now the coral convergence is growing at an exponential rate. Eventually, it'll spill out from Rubicon and contaminate space itself. The coral must be burned, 621. Even if that means reigniting the fire that scorched the stars. This isn't an order. It's a legacy. My fallen friends entrusted this duty to me, and now it's my turn to hand it on. 621. Feed the fire. Let the last cinders burn. I have one last job for you. Find your freedom.
Raven. Now I finally understand what Walter was thinking. This AC. He must have foreseen this outcome and prepared for it. It's time for us to escape.
I'm hoping that New Game Plus Plus has us kind of circumvent this, because this sequence is
Activating combat mode.
not my favorite. Mostly because they give
I
you
found some coordinates in the
garbage
AC
to work
systems.
with.
He's showing us the way out.
I can't believe they put us on sewer duty. It's that ancient pieces of shit they're worried about.
Is that an AC? Where'd it come from?
That piece of scrap's alive. Is that Institute Tech?
You should avoid combat as much as possible, Raven. I'm afraid this AC is no match for your... We're at a disadvantage. Let's find a way around them. If they do spot you, your left-hand weapon is equipped with jamming rounds.
Hey you, get back to work.
Wait! They're not with us!
ECM! Damn it, I can't lock on.
Raven, now's our chance. Here's our way back to the surface. This AC should have just enough. Is this the outskirts of Institute City?
This is VIII Pater, calling all security team members.
Wait, he survived?
Raven, the independent mercenary subject to re-education, is on the run. I have direct orders from V2 Snail. Capture Raven and send the fugitive to the factory this time.
Raven, Arquebus is on high alert. Use your scanner to evade combat situations. Searchlights. We'll be in trouble if they spot us.
Enemy contact! AC, old model!
Raven, searchlights.
It's Raven! Neutralize the fugitive!
Where's the MT that was right nearby? Let's see it. There's a second one.
We've got eyes on the independent mark.
Don't hit the core! We want Raven alive!
Unidentified AC!
That thing's ancient. That's really Raven?
Raven, fight back.
Enemy contact! AC, old model!
We're not far from our destination, Raven. What's this? I've checked. It's not a trap.
Emergency beacon intercepted. Been a while, tourist. Good to see you're still kicking. Chief's coming to pick you up. Head to the rendezvous point.
He's from RAD. She must be involved. This is the rendezvous point. Enemies detected.
We found Raven! Close to Nuke!
This is V5 Pater. I'm exercising my authority to revive you at all costs.
Too many of them. Wait. I'm picking up something else.
Hey, tourist! Having a little trouble?
No, not really, but thanks.
Walter. He asked me to look after you. Don't mind if I do.
Company! It's under AC! Irene! You're a G! Joe's your junkyard?
She's back in this outfit.
I don't just design weapons, you know. They'll soon be.
There's a lot of them, Chief, but they're just MTs. You should have let me handle this.
Looks like we're clear. Better book it before more company shows up.
Sending a chopper. We retrieved the tourist's AC, too.
Once we've caught our breath, let's talk. About Walter.
I love those little details, like after you've done an assault armor burst, how there'll be like these cooling elements and panels and hatches that open up. It looks great. Like they did a really nice job on little details in this. Okay.
Augmented human C4621 entering standard mode. Incoming comms.
Back in your old AC? You were made for each other. The fact that you're still alive means that Walter made the right bet. All right. You deserve to know what we've been fighting for. I'll get you introduced with the next mission.
Okay. I've got the casual snag. Oh, I do want to grab that, actually. Yeah, I can get those too. Why not? Okay. That should do it for now. Take the uninhabited floating city. Oh, right, this one. This one's kind of a pain. Hell with it. Let's go for it.
Let me tell you a story, tourist. After the fires of Ibis burnt the planet up, a secret organization formed, hiding in the ashes. Overseer, the Association of Observers. They monitored the coral's growth, ready to burn it before the collapse came. That was their mission. Our mission. Me, Walter, and our fallen friends. RAD was always a front. A side hustle. It's time for me to get back to my real work. Let's get down to brass tacks. You've been to Xylem before, right? The floating city created by the Institute? It's hiding a secret. Little something to prepare against the coming collapse. We need to get to it and fast. RAD RAD's entire team of hackers is going to be working to take control of Xylem. I want you to deal with Arquebus when they come running to see what we're up to.
I'm gonna do a missile build. Because why not? Actually, I might go for drones as well. Because they're not bad. Yeah, heck with it. If it goes poorly, it goes poorly. Oh yeah, and I have to change my legs. I do want the hover capability there. Right.
Overseer, the Association of Observers.
Main system activating combat mode.
Sorry about that. Got a phone call. Good times.
Get into position, Forrest. It's time. I need you to protect that tower until we've managed to take control.
There isn't really an ideal way to do this, I don't think, because of the way they mix enemies up,
That'll buy us some time.
but should be okay. Anytime. Oh, do I have to go there? Really? Cool. Lame, but fine.
Looks like you're in position. Chatty, how much longer till we have control?
Give me 5 minutes. And the corpse.
I'm picking up an Arquebus entry squad.
Here we go.
Well, guess who showed up early? Looks like you're up already, tourist. Give him the old RAD welcome.
Can that kill it? Yes. Yes, it can.
Don't let them near the tower, tourist.
Some days, protection never stops.
We've got access to support weaponry. Use them if you need the help.
not killing?
Got high-level access now. 2 more minutes and it's ours.
Wait, we've got something else.
No vital signs. They're suicide drones.
They're playing for keeps. Make sure you don't miss, Taurus.
I don't really see how that's possible, because they're just
Shields offline.
way too fast for me to do anything about.
Trouble now.
Reinforcements. There's a lot of them.
Looks like they're falling over each other to get your autograph, tourist.
Raven, heavily armed LC.
Just 1 more minute to
It's
go,
right in front
tourist.
of me. Shit. Yeah,
That's just
fucking fantastic. Okay, so we will do the usual when we need to be somewhat efficient. Let's go dual Harrises. And, geez, I don't know. Could probably still stick with some missiles, because they don't hurt. Yeah, we'll do dual missiles then. Actually, yeah. Oh, that's not a Harris. That's a Harris. There we go. Okay, let me just... I am Mr. Popular today. Sorry about that. Okay, I want the multi-lock ones with multi-lock correction because I want a multi-lock. There we go. Pop. Okay. This one's not a hard mission. It's just
Main system activating combat mode.
there are perils.
Get into position, tourist. It's time.
It's the suicide wave that'll screw you over because there's not a lot you can do about it, in my experience.
Chief, 5 minutes, and the corpse will...
I'm picking up an Arquebus MT squad.
Well, guess who showed up early? Looks like you're up already, tourist. Give him the old RAD welcome.
I'll support you.
Don't let them near the tower, tourist.
We've got access to support weaponry. Use them if you need the help.
Classic. Did not kill him. Alright. There's something lurking out there. I'm gonna get these active.
3 more minutes. Hang in there, tourist.
Now we've got snipers.
Hey, tourist, go clear them out.
Some MT over there for some reason.
High-level access now. 2 more minutes and it's ours.
Wait, we've got something else.
Okay.
They're suicide drones.
They're playing for keeps. Make sure you don't miss, tourist.
Tower shield losing
I
integrity.
was ineffective as all hell.
Reinforcements. There's a lot of them.
Looks like they're falling over each other to get your autograph, tourist.
Raven, heavily armed LC.
Just 1 more minute to go, tourist.
Shields offline.
Trouble now.
The tower can't take anymore.
How are you still alive?
Give me 30 seconds and we'll have full admin access.
Just a little more, tourist.
There we go.
Silo control. Escalating to top level privileges.
Alright, I got about 15 more minutes. I should have dipped after getting to chapter 5, but
Good job
whatever.
holding out, tourist. Now I'll show you what this city really is.
It's totally not a legless flying spirit of Motherwell. That was the giant walking land battleship from For Answer, right? It's been a while.
You can thank Walter for the tip.
Really, I guess it's more like the Macross if, you know, they build the city on the outside rather than the inside.
Walter's parting gift.
Anyway. I could have gone there. Would that I had a lock-on range of greater than,
While you were captured, Arquebus finished their work on the vascular plant.
500
It's
in-game
pulling the
meters.
coral through Rubicon's atmosphere, and it won't be long till they take it all. We need to burn the coral before it's too late. Of course, we can't just walk up to the plant and light a match. No, we're going to need something bigger. A lot bigger. Well, figured it out. The xylem isn't just our means of reaching the plant. It's a giant powder keg. Plenty to set all that coral off.
Is that the Observer's plan? The corporations want only to devour the coral. The Observers fear the coral and want only to eradicate it. I believe in the shared potential of humanity and the coral. Raven, I need to ask you something.
And now we get a decision mission, I believe. We've done one of them. So I have to see which one it is. I'm pretty sure this is the one where we have to kill Cinder. Yeah. I'm 89% sure. 98.9. Sorry. I'm just going to say numbers, and they're not going to make any sense because they have no attachment to reality. Just like me. Intercept the corporate forces. Let me make sure that is one that I already did. Unknown territory. Take the uninhabited floating city. Intercept the corporate forces. Yes. Very good. Let me just double check replay missions, make sure there I have all the combat logs. I do. How hard can it be to bully Cinder Carla, right? Especially if we go dual Zims and dual Needles. Because those pretty much annihilate everything we could hope for. You know what? I will change it up and go with dual earshots this time. How about that? Sounds tasty. Alright, let's bang this out, then I gotta run.
Raven, this job comes from me. Air, a Rubiconian. Overseer is planning to burn the coral to extinction. I want to keep that from happening. The only way to stop the Xylem's ascent is by seizing control of its systems. And that means we have only one choice. We'll take advantage of the confusion while the corporations and Overseer are fighting, and eliminate Carla. I understand how you feel about betraying Walter's last wishes and taking on Carla. But still, I want you to give me a chance. I'm not asking Walter's Hound, but Raven, the independent mercenary.
Independent-ish. I mean, for a given value of independent. Wow, they really don't have much payout for this, do they? Yikes. I'm probably going to go negative for this mission because of the weapons I'm using. We'll see what happens.
I was hoping you would take the job, Raven. Thank you.
I'm gonna do it, but I don't have to feel good about it. I do not have to feel good about the whole thing at all. Really, there are no winners here.
Let's get started.
Except for me, the person playing the video game.
I'll support you. Carla has taken up command in the reservoir dome in the Xylem's port wing. They'll make enemies of both the corporations and Overseer by doing this. Please, be careful.
I'll let them blow each other up. Oh, it's one of these. Oh. Where? Where is he? Found him. Mitsukitta. Ouch. Oh. Satisfaction guaranteed.
AP at 30%.
You know what? While I feel iffy about betraying Cinder Carla, I do not at all feel iffy about killing Snell, so everything is fine. Oh, there you are. Oh, he's not dead. Just being thorough. Oh, geez, okay. That's probably not good.
How much did Archivist pay you? Actually, why don't you stick around?
You take care of this.
It stings.
Figured you would be on some tricks. Chatty, fire up the ACs.
Carla. She's in there.
All right.
Let me tell you my motto, tourist. Get your laughs while you can. I don't know what you're up to, but you better make it worth it. Chatty, you know what we're dealing with. Pin that tourist down.
Supporting.
Wow, that hurts.
Don't let them team up on you.
Shit.
Walter told me, you know. Looks like you made a friend of your own. But it's good to know choice. Sit on the fence, you make no enemies. Or friends. Chatty, still with me?
Getting my laughs. Jeez. Get your laughs.
While you can.
While you can.
Oh, I feel kind of bad about that.
Chatty! You've done it now, tourist. Times like this, I can't help but laugh.
AP at 30%.
Oh, that stings. Yeah.
I'll take it from here.
I think I'm going to switch to the needles real quick because they are the massive wind down cooldown reload period for the earshots is just very prohibitive. Damage wise, they're phenomenal, and you do land pretty frequently because they explode. But also, it'll help to have the extra health kit.
You know what we're dealing with. Pin that tourist down.
Supporting.
Did that catch him?
Chatty, still with me?
Ah. Hey.
Walter told me, you know. Looks like you made a friend of your own.
Wait, so how did Walter know that I'm talking to an
Sit on the
alien?
fence, you make no enemies.
There we go.
Get your laughs.
Alright, come on up.
While you can.
There we go.
Chatty! You've done it now, tourist.
Come on.
Times like this, I can't help but laugh. That's our tourist. Got room for more. I brought a full course meal.
Ow.
Is that all you've got? Come on! At least stay for dessert, tourist.
One repair kit remaining.
There we go.
Again. Tourist.
Not the smoothest it could have been, but it worked.
That's not to say we've lost.
Uh-oh.
What? The Zoblin's control center is locked out.
There's no stopping this ship now. Last job. Chatty.
Owner. Cinder Carla. Vital signs lost. Activating perimeter protocol. Xylem propulsion vector locked. All systems locked out.
Well, I still managed to make money, because I guess they gave you bonus pay for taking out, what's-his-face. So that's cool. Oh, there we go. Very nice. What do you give me? Oh, good, the Mind Beta equipment. It's very cool. It's got this transparent perspex dome or whatever around the internals, which is pretty rad. I wonder if they give you the gamma components as well. Probably not,
No new messages.
because I think some of them are the same.
Carla had planned everything, even her own death. Just like Walter, they both wanted someone to inherit their legacy. The Rubiconians are continuing to resist the corporations on the ground, even now. The potential of humanity and Coral isn't the only thing we have to protect. Raven, there has to be something we can do.
Okay. With that, I do have to dip, though. Thanks to everyone who tuned in. I will continue this Wednesday. See what missions are left. Destroy the drive block. Cool. Well, we will bang that out in a couple days. Okay, see you all then. I generally stream Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, starting at 12 noon Eastern Standard or daily time. Alrighty. U.S. East Coast time, whatever that is. Alrighty. Stay safe, stay sane, and be decent to each other. See you all next time. Bye-bye.